It's interesting, some pretty stiff language in response from China. One quote was, "The U.S. threat to escalate tariffs on China is a mistake on top of a mistake." Also, there's really also the commentary of no difference between a 50% tariff and a 500% tariff. Also causing some concern here is President Trump basically threatening to say, "Listen, if you don't stop this retaliation, I won't even negotiate at all." So it really does feel like this relationship has got extremely frosty between the two largest economies in the world. Obviously, also from ag producers' standpoint, this is the one of the largest customers in the world for U.S. ag commodities. So I think if across the board, whether it's pork, soybeans, beef, for example, cotton, there is a lot of concern on what does this mean for exports going forward if this heat stays on. This is a fast-moving, fluid situation. You look at where we were on the market reaction just yesterday to where we are today, things looking a little bit more positive in the equity markets, for example. This is one you got to stay on top of. From how this relates to Canada and Mexico, well, I think China all of a sudden is this big shiny object where it sort of turns some attention away. And as the U.S. is negotiating supposedly with those 70 other countries, Canada and Mexico necessarily aren't really two of them, or at least not the important ones, because we have this USMCA agreement and they're only putting tariffs on the non-compliant items on top of autos and lumber. So for the time being, I think this gives Canada and Mexico a chance to breathe and still do some business with the U.S. as they're fighting with other countries around the world.